Hello everybody, I'm Elwirfy and today we are going to be checking out my build that I used to get me leveled up all the way from rank 0 to rank 15. So I'm not showing you the build with maybe the most optimal things, but I'm showing you what I ended up having on my weapon at the time of me getting to that next weapon unlock for the next rifle in the category. And again, this is with me playing only using this weapon. So I didn't use any other classes or skills really. I think I might have tried out the sniper once, but realistically I just got to level 15 pretty much just using this particular weapon. So let's go through the attachments that I did have unlocked for it at the time of me, again, leveling up. And then you can see how it functions. We'll get a little bit of gameplay going on. For the main sight, I used Cobra. We did end up unlocking the medium range sight, but I didn't find it useful. I found that the Cobra was more than enough. Could use Reflex or Red Dot if you'd prefer, but I personally found that the Cobra was my preferred choice. Cantor's sight would be the next thing I want to look at. We did unlock it, although I didn't find it useful, again, because if you look, it only ever adds negatives, and the Cobra is a perfectly fine sight. Let's move on to the side rail. I did add the rangefinder to it because I did find it useful. If you look at the damage drop-off, you want to make sure you're not shooting beyond 300 meters, because if you go beyond that, that's where the damage will drop off from 30 down to 10.5. So the rangefinder was the most useful thing for me, again, at the time of leveling up. In terms of the barrel, the muzzle brake I found to be really good, although looking back, I was more inexperienced, and I think, to be honest with you guys, I might actually prefer the SD and, like, now that I'm just looking at the stats for once, I think I might prefer this for you guys. Like, I think if I was going back, I'd probably just stick with this one. The muzzle brake is good for control, and it does boost the damage, so I think that might also have been why I left that on, to keep my 30 damage, because we don't want to be dropping our recoil. So no, yeah, I think that is why I use the muzzle brake, so we can keep our damage. For the underbarrel, we just had stubby grip unlocked, so that's all we used. Perfectly fine. I did not unlock any magazines. And for camouflage, I did level it up to this level of camo, so I can go ahead and add that on if you'd like, or we can make it none. I think we'll just do none for this video, just so that we can see kind of how it looks for the basics. And then I'll show you a little bit of gameplay about how it fires, kind of do a test here. So this is what I had been using, again, at the time of leveling up for level 15. Let's go somewhere maybe a little less scary. Yeah, Dexy, whatever. So, for example, again, this is in a live game we're doing this in, because, what the okay, interesting. I was going to do a test shooting thing, but it would seem we might need to, might seem we could use some live targets here, just so you can see again how it handles. I wanted to show off the kind of the capabilities, but perhaps I won't need to. Let me go back here. Let me just go test over here. Okay, much better, much better. And I know it could do this in the shooting range, but, oh, no, it's not going to let us. Let me raise my weapon. Maybe we'll just do gameplay. I was going to try and show off, just some basic, here we go. Here, this is usable here. So, this is the recoil pattern. If you, let's do it against a wall here. So this will be the recoil pattern if you're standing still and you just held down, no recoil control. That's excellent because you'll notice there's like almost no horizontal recoil. That's exactly what we like to see. Now with recoil control, you can get it pretty good grouping. Again, there's no bullet holes, so you're not going to really see where that grouping is. But again, very nice. To control, you just pull down on your mouse, and then you're able to very easily control the weapon. So Again, you saw it in a couple live fire tests, but, you know, against the enemy. Let's go to A and see if we can test it out a bit more. I got 4 more mags, so we should be fine. As we go to capture this. Let's see if we can find someone to...
Oh my goodness, bro.
someone to shoot at. Nope.
Right.
Let's see what we got. Now, when I was playing at what you guys will be at, level 0 to level 15. So again, this is my level 15 build. This is what I had on my M4 when I leveled up. You guys obviously can unlock more attachments for the M4 if you want. You know, not stopping you. But I think it's good to kind of show off what kind of potential you might have with the amount, again, with the amount of kills you would need to level up. Assuming you're being a good medic, right? Assuming you're healing. You may unlock more attachments before you get to level 15, depending on, again, how much kills you get versus how much team play you do. But if you get more kills, here, see, we can, with a little bit of practice, I haven't used the M4 in a little while, but a little bit of practice, you can definitely use the M4 at range. And again, using that rangefinder, making sure we're not going beyond that 300 meters is really, really huge. You know, oh. You can tap fire it as well. Here, maybe we'll get an example of tap fire. The guy wants to come into range. Oop. Okay, we got killed by a vector, so not really gonna complain about that. But yeah, that's pretty much the M4. Hopefully you guys enjoy taking a look at that. Again, it's a really good weapon, really fun. I certainly had a lot of fun using it when I was.
Oh my god, he's just waiting there.
And you can see even at range. No. Okay. Even at range, it still does pretty good. You can tap fire it pretty well. I personally find that it works just fine as a tap fire weapon. I've never really had issues with it performing badly. But again, with these attachments, you're only going to get so much out of it. So just be prepared to, once you get to level 15, we'll want to switch over to our next weapon. If you like the video, please go ahead and make sure to share it and with your friends and stuff. I really do appreciate it. Again, I'm happy to say that on the channel we're finally able to promote just watching videos, which is great. You guys don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, although it is appreciated. Nope, it's bad position. But if you guys have any suggestions or thoughts on the M4, and maybe you could tell me what kind of attachments you guys had when you got to level 15, I'd really be curious about that, to see how you guys have enjoyed your BattleBit experience. And as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time. Take care, everyone.